Hi guys, welcome back to today's video. So, when the narcissist apologizes to you, what exactly are they apologizing for? Okay, so when the narcissist says, if they say, I'm sorry, what are they saying I'm sorry for? I'm sorry is a blanket statement. So, like, it's just general. It doesn't say, I'm sorry for when I did this. I'm sorry for when I said that. It doesn't say what they're sorry for. They're basically just saying it to pacify you, to make you think that they're genuinely sorry and that they really do love you and they really didn't mean to do those things, and they show remorse. That's a true, genuine apology is change behavior. So we know this. When they're saying to specifics like, I'm sorry for what I did to you on Thursday. I'm sorry I was in a bad mood, and I'm so sorry that I took it out on you and I shouldn't have, and it wasn't your fault. Or I'm sorry that for the past 6 months, I've been, in a bad mood, and I've been using you as a punching bag. And I realize that, all the things that you told me, that you felt, I am so sorry, that I never meant to hurt you. I didn't mean to hurt you. And what can I do to prove to you that I genuinely love you? I don't want to lose you. And trust me that it's not going to happen again. Now, everything is case specific. So every situation is different. Every circumstance is different. Mine's different from yours and his and hers and theirs. Like, everybody's circumstances are different. We all, if you're dealing with a narcissist or toxic person, they all have pretty much the same traits. They lie, they gaslight you, they try to make you think that the reality is not real and it's all in your head. And um they never said that, or, oh my God, I was just playing, and you're just too serious, you take everything personal. Like, no, and things are personal. If somebody's hitting below the belt, or somebody's hurting you, they're lying to you, or they're cheating on you, like, how is that not personal? Like, you can't get any more personal than that, right? So basically, when your narcissist is telling you, I'm sorry, ask them, what are you apologizing for? Like, what are you, what are you sorry for? You know, what what circumstance are we talking about? What situation are we talking about? How far does this go back to the 3 years that, you you know went out and didn't come home, or came home late, or you were just doing it like time and time again, or you were lying and getting caught in lies, and it's been going on for months, and you say you're here and you're not, and just being shady, just being really shady and out of character. They're very obvious. They're very obvious. Most narcissists or toxic people are going to tell, when you call them out on something, they're going to tell you, I'm a grown man, I'm a grown woman. Like, nobody's going to tell me what to do. Nobody's going to dictate to me, when I should be home, or what I should do, when I should call. I'm not a teenager. I'm not going to be monitored. But when you lose trust, when you've lost when they've lost your trust, and they have a lot to prove, they have a lot of making up to do if they really want the relationship to work, or if they're trying to get you back, depending on what your situation is. um, they're going to, when somebody loves you the same way that they loved you and love bombed you to get you, and then they got you, is the same way that they're going to continue to show you. They don't want to lose you. They don't want to lose you, right? They don't want to lose you. Um, they will fight. They will say, you know what? You don't have to believe me. I'm going to show you. I know that I promised this and I promised that before, but I know that I have to show you, and I don't want to lose you, and I don't want to throw away what we have. However many years it's been for you, months, I don't know. Um, they're going to do whatever they have to do. If they truly love you and they truly don't want to lose you, and there's nobody else and there's nothing else that's going to make them happy but, getting you back or earning back your trust, ask them when they apologize to you, what are you apologizing for? What are we talking about? And if they get angry and say, "See what I mean?" They're not sorry. And they are not ready at all to try to come back. That's when you know that they're just saying what they have to say to try to get back without having to fight, without having to do the work. Man, if they love you and you are you know, their soulmate, the person they want to grow old with, if that's who you are, because that's who you thought they were, right? When you first met him, when you guys got married, that's what you thought it was going to be. You were going to grow old with this person. You had no idea when you got married that you were going to end up in the position you're in right now. No idea whatsoever. The person that we marry, the narcissist, um, that's not who they really were. Sadly, we married a facade. Or they. I'm just speaking in general. So, blanket statements by "I'm sorry." I hope, for your sake and everybody's sake, anybody who's dealing with a toxic person or a narcissist, I hope that, I want relationships to work, love conquers all, right? And we need each other and we need love, and you can't live without love. Like, you can't survive without love. It's not possible. You need intimacy, not just sex, but you need intimacy. You need to, human touch. You need physical touch. And so when they say they're sorry, if they're truly sorry, they will do whatever it takes to get you back. Not just pacify you and throw you breadcrumbs here and there. You'll know when they're serious because you know them better than anybody. You know them better than they know themselves. So ask them, what are you apologizing for? It's going to be like a 4-hour talk. So that's what I've been thinking about is, how do you know when the narcissist is really sorry, I mean, after time, after your conversations before, your arguments, what they've done, you took off, he took off, whatever. Like, you've been through enough to know what it's going to take to make your relationship work, or if it's just time to walk away. Sometimes it's just time to just throw in the towel and you're not meant for each other. So, only you know that. But be safe, and ask them what they're apologizing for. Because, they can't just say, "I'm sorry," and want you to just take that, take it. "I'm sorry." If you don't believe that, they don't know what to tell you. They don't mean it. You're worth more than that. You deserve more. We deserve more. Okay? So, when you want something, you fight for it. You go after it. Like, you want something bad enough, you're going to do whatever it takes to get it. The same way they did what they had to do to get you, to win you over. Getting people, getting things, achieving things, whether it's a person or a material thing, getting things are easy. Keeping them is hard. It takes work. Relationships take a lot of work, but it has to be both people willing to do the work and, stay the course, and you can't do it by yourself. It'll never work. You can't do yours and theirs, you know. Their issues are their issues, yours are yours, and then you have your together issues. But it's going to take both of you. But if they're not genuine and they don't, if they don't mean their apology, they don't mean what they're saying, you're going to know. And it's a tough pill to swallow. It's a hard pill to swallow, because at that point, you know, it's time to start thinking about moving forward. Don't get too far ahead though, because you're going to put yourself into a major panic attack, and you're probably living a panic attack day in and day out. You wake up with one, you go to bed with one. But hopefully you're doing a lot of self-care to try to at least keep it at bay. But don't let them just say, I'm sorry, come back home, or I'm sorry, let's get back together. No, it's actions. Actions speak louder than words now. Words mean nothing anymore. So I love you guys so much. Leave me your comments and your questions, your suggestions, and let me know what you guys think. And I will see you in my next one. Bye, guys.